This is Real Talk
with Rosana, Lucia,
and Ansley Hamilton.
Welcome to Real Talk. I'm Rosie.
I'm Ansley Hamilton.
And today we're going to be talking about
Halloween! Or Hallows Eve.
Hallows Eve.
All Hallows Eve.
My favorite holiday, but actually my least
Everyone's favorite holiday.
I feel like people associate me with Halloween for some reason. I get texts like that all the time.
You do give off vibes of someone who enjoys Halloween a more than normal amount.
I have not had a successful Halloween in approximately 6 years.
Oh no!
And we will go through those, don't worry. But let's give a little bit of background.
So what is your favorite holiday then?
I'm not religious, but I do vibe with Christmas.
I do vibe with Christmas. I like what Christmas is supposed to represent.
Family.
Yeah. The hearth.
Getting gifts.
Home. Humility.
And getting gifts.
Yes, also those.
No, I really like giving gifts. Like I think
love
that's
giving
like
gifts.
My favorite pastime.
I'll give Halloween gifts. I don't care. I'll use anything as an excuse to give my friends.
I want to give adults like shots of Fireball when their kids come to get candy and shit.
Would love that. You just hand out like those little like bottles that they give it on airplanes.
Yeah, exactly.
Honestly, that should be like the adult trick or treat.
Wait, can we start that?
Yeah, I'll start it. I'll give all the adults I see a little snifter of whatever.
Little vodka. Okay, let's get into the background.
Let's get into some backgrounds.
Okay, so the word Halloween dates back to about 1745, and surprisingly, it is of Christian origin. Isn't that kind of weird? Because I feel like a lot of Christians don't celebrate Halloween.
Well, Halloween was adapted from a pagan festival by Anglo-Saxon Christians back in like freaking wherever you're like Eastern Europe, I'm assuming.
Yes, and then the Puritans of New England had a strong opposition of the holiday.
Yes.
So
it was of the devil, according to them.
And they only did like standard celebrations of like early Christianism.
Well, all Anglo-Saxon or Celtic holidays were like a saint's day of some kind.
Uh-huh.
Like they had like the Christian Saint's Day, and it was just basically an excuse to like toast a random saint from the Bible and drink a lot of mead, I guess.
It only recently started, the trick-or-treating, though, in the last, maybe 100+ years.
Yeah, Halloween's a pretty recent invention of a holiday. Same with, Valentine's Day. It was not always what it is today. But yet again, what holiday is.
You're right.
Yeah.
Yeah. They are constantly, evolving and changing with the times, which is kind of cool, because, it feels like it's just, a different holiday each year, if you get my vibe. But now, Halloween costumes are, mostly traditionally modeled after figures like vampires and ghosts and monsters and skeletons
zombies.
and devils. So I can see how that could be against, certain religions.
Although, honestly, you see more, and this has been true for, years, but it's especially true now, and it's that, when I was a kid, you would still see, pumpkins, vampires, zombies, mummies, the traditional, stuff.
Now it's a lot of superheroes.
It's all pop media.
Yeah.
It's all pop media references. Literally, Halloween has just become another cosplay. We don't dress up as creatures anymore. We dress up as characters.
It is kind of, yeah. I think that allows for a lot of creative freedom, too.
Oh, it absolutely does.
And I'm cool with that,
I think you should also dress up as a creature version of a character if you're gonna do that.
I think Harley Quinn and Joker are very much overdone. I'm tired of seeing that
Done.
one.
We're done with the costume. We get it. You're wearing booty shorts that say daddy on them.
Just be
You're
original.
Not original.
I think that's what the Halloween's about.
I think so.
Halloween.
I love trying. That's what the Halloween is about.
That's what the Halloween is about.
No, when it comes to costumes, I'm always looking to see what sort of weird, authentic, unique spin I can put on insert costume. Although I will say, and this is a whole thing, I hate sexy costumes unless they're funny. Unless they're funny, sexy costumes. I hate Girl Scout, cookie. I hate
vibe with it.
I hate sexy nurses, sexy ghosts, but
But I have a different definition of sexy in my head. For example,
I'm talking about, like, the traditionally, sexy, like, it's just a bikini.
No slut-shaming. You know, like, women can wear whatever the fuck they want.
I just think they're low quality.
I just think it's maybe not the most creative route. But I will say that this year's one of the only years that I might maybe dress up and give out candy on my doorstep. And I think that Trinity from The Matrix is sexy.
Oh,
even
super
though her
hot.
entire body is covered in
With
black
leather.
leather. So, you know, that's what I mean by
sexy
versus...
I'm all for that kind of
Yeah.
sexy. I'm all for the character is sexy and you are sexy in the costume.
Mm-hmm.
But, like, you know, when you go into I hate the industry of sexy costumes. Let me say that.
Yeah.
I don't hate sexy costumes. I don't hate girls who wear sexy costumes. I hate the industry that is
The
made.
sexualization that is, like, portrayed on Halloween.
Yes.
Yeah.
That being said, I was originally going to dress up as sexy Alvin and the Chipmunks with my roommates this year.
See,
but
that I
it
can
fell
vibe
through,
with.
unfortunately. Was not able to get the materials.
Well, now
in
what are you
time.
going to be?
Well, I'm going to be nothing.
That was my plan too,
Yeah.
but then I saw the leather jacket just hanging in my closet, and I thought, if the kids ask me, I'll say, I'm a woman from a movie
Trinity.
that you've never seen.
And probably will never see. Unless you see
But
the
it
fourth
doesn't
one.
matter, because I'm wearing a leather jacket.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that's not saying I didn't want to be something. I desperately wanted to be something. I wanted to dress up this year so bad because I've got all these big dreams from when I was a child of beautiful, amazing costumes that I totally could be. So I wanna dress up. But I'm also freaking busy.
Yep.
I'm
yeah.
busy.
I'm filming directing/producing 3 short film and music videos this week.
Love that for you.
Yeah, on Halloween too, which you guys better wish me luck because I have a
absolutely.
Halloween curse.
Please tell us about the Halloween curse. You teased this to me before we started recording, and I need to know what this is because that's my favorite part about Halloween is the spookiness.
Well, here you go. Every year for the last at least 6 years, maybe even before that, I've had like a couple of like alright Halloweens that were like maybe something went wrong but it wasn't major. But since I was 7 or something, I said 6 Halloweens, I'm 21. It's been a long time. I was like 6, I got really, really sick with swine flu. And then,
Youch.
from what I can remember, starting 3 Halloweens back, I know it was bad before that too, but these 3 were, through the roof. TMI. But one of my best friends, unnamed, who also happened to be one of my roommates, still not naming her, we got really, really intoxicated and threw a party at my mom's house.
Drink responsibly, kids.
And this was the first time that I ever blacked out completely. I'm missing
Wow.
all memories from that night.
I've never
Not
blacked
a single
out before.
one.
Fun
I
fact.
thought that I had blacked out before that. But you don't know blackout until you wake up and are missing an entire night of events.
Yikes.
You wake up with your head on a towel with a bucket next to you and a bagel on the floor.
Oh, sick.
So
For
I came out of
breakfast.
my room. Yeah.
Your breakfast was already ready.
It
Breakfast
was
in
already
bed. Talk
ready.
about breakfast in bed.
I wake up and there's a bunch of texts on my phone. Rosie, are you okay? Like, hey, how are you feeling, bud? You doing good? I
how
get
good
up and
friends check
I'm
up
like,
on you.
I knock up on my mom's door and she opens the door and I'm like, oh, hey, good morning. I'm like, I'm not feeling too good. And I don't realize that I don't remember anything yet. And she's like, how are you feeling? And I'm like, what do you mean? She's like, are you having an affair with so-and-so?
Whoa.
And I'm like, what the hell are you talking about? And she goes, you were making out with her the entire fucking night in the backyard.
Yo!
And I was like, I do not remember any of that. There is photos and footage of me just being absolutely, like, fucked up. And, yeah, that.
Epic.
So there's that.
Love
then
that.
the next year, I got put into a mental hospital. And then last year, I had to get my gallbladder removed.
Ooh,
So,
spicy. That
not
one's.
having any luck.
I like how they shifted from like mental to physical. That's interesting.
Yeah, I've gotten better mentally.
I appreciate the lack of consistency. A good curse
Thank
always
you.
is never predictable. I will say though about the whole like blackout drunk, blah blah, texting friends. Good friends check up on you. Great friends don't leave. So make sure that
I
you
woke
have
up
some.
with my best friend who wasn't even at the party in my bed.
Yep. make sure that if you party this Halloween, you have some great friends.
Absolutely. There. Yep. And I think that's the moral of the story.
That I think it is too, and I think that should be the moral of the story.
Creative outfits, good friends. Alcohol if you'd like.
If you like.
Yes means smart. Yes, no means no.
No means especially no.
And
always.
I hope you guys have a fantastic and spooky Halloween.
I hope you guys also have a spooky Halloween. I'm just watching a whole bunch of movies, but like, shouldn't be spooky.
I don't do horror movies.
Oh, I'm don't get it twisted. I'm watching like Spookly the Square Pumpkin and stuff like that. Oh man, Casper the Ghost. I could do a whole podcast episode on that movie alone. That's a hilarious movie.
Ugh. Life's great.
Life is great. Enjoy your Tim Burton around this time. This is when we all get our Tim Burton fix in for the entire year, and then I go back to ignoring it, frankly.
Yep. And if you're still watching, there is a drive-in theater in Hilton Head or in Beaufort, South Carolina, around the area, and they do spooky movies around this time of year.
Oh, love that.
So go get your fix.
If you're a college kid and you haven't seen Rocky Horror Picture Show yet, either live or on camera, now is the time to do it. I think college is the perfect age to like really get weirdly invested into
get
Rocky
really
Horror
raunchy
Picture Show
and watch.
It's a great movie.
Sexy monsters.
Who doesn't love sexy monsters? I know all you freaks out there want to get in on that. Enjoy your sexy monsters.
Absolutely.
Absolutely. What's your favorite Halloween candy?
You know. Yeah. No comment.
Wow.
It used to be Three Musketeers, but as of recent, my sweet tooth has kind of disappeared.
Okay, you know what? I'm with you. I always secretly appreciated the houses that gave out bags of chips because, like, it was just something different.
Up in this bitch, you know?
Oh my gosh! After an entire after 3 hours straight of just like shoving handfuls of candy into my mouth, I was like, I need salt.
Water, please.
And water. Oh my god, salt, water. Gimme.
Sleep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good lord. Don't eat too much candy.
Yeah.
You'll get sick.
Really appreciate those houses that give out full candy bars, but dude, you are single-handedly causing diabetes.
Yeah, you're putting every dentist in the area up a tax bracket, and like, you don't need to help them out. They're already making bank because we all eat like garbage anyways.
Yeah, just hand out money instead.
Yeah, give me money. I would, you know what? Give me a tiny bottle of Fireball. That's what I want.
Merry Christmas.
If I show up at your door and you give me anything but a small, hilarious bottle of airline alcohol, I am leaving.
I'm suing.
I don't have a lawyer, but I'm suing.
I'll find a lawyer. I have resources.
Lawyers are expensive. Okay. That's our secret. Well, thank you guys so much for joining us for this episode of Real Talk that is all about Halloween and Hallows Eve. I was Ansley Hamilton.
I was and am Rosie. And we'll see you in a couple weeks.
We will see you in a couple weeks.
Happy Halloween!
Yeah, stay safe, guys. Bye-bye. This is Real Talk
with Rosana, Lucia
and Ansley Hamilton.